What's up guys? Welcome back to New 9. Today we're gonna do a what's in my bag. Find out what I'm playing. Let's start with my wedges. I have 4 wedges. First, and probably the wedge I use the most, is my 56 degree Cleveland RTX 4. So this is probably my most used wedge. It usually goes about 65, 70 yards full swing. I do most of my chipping around the green with this. Oh, ball moved. The next 2 wedges I have are actually part of my iron set. They came with my M6s. It's a pitching wedge. It was fit for these clubs. They all have the Fujikura regular shaft, men's regular shaft. So this is my gap wedge. Like I said, it came with my Taylormade M6s. This goes about 100 yards, give or take. All the irons in my bag are the Taylormade M6. I was fit for these, went through the whole fitting process, tried a bunch of different clubs, a bunch of different shafts, and these are what I ended up with. Because I'm a lady, I just assumed I would hit ladies' clubs. However, after getting fit, I ended up with men's regular. This usually goes about 110. My stock 110. Most of my wedges and clubs have about a 10-yard gap between the two. So I have a pretty large gap between my 56 degree and my gap wedge. So I was looking for something to kind of fill that gap, and I had an old club from 10 years ago, maybe even more, probably 2008, 2009, from an original Adams Idea set. Like I said, I had a gap, threw it in the club, threw it in the bag, it ended up filling that gap, so I haven't changed. So this obviously is part of the Adams Golf ladies set, so it's the only club in my bag that has a lady shaft. Seems to do the trick. Old trusty. That's about my 85, 90 yard club. So when I went to get fit, one of the major reasons I wanted new clubs, I really wanted a 6 iron. My previous clubs had a 6 hybrid. I wanted more of an iron so I could get some more height on it. So we ended up with this. It was about 150. My shoes today, I'm wearing the Nike Air Max 90s in white. Is there anything better than fresh white golf shoes? No, there's not. Okay, after my irons, I have 2 hybrids in my bag. They are both Titleist 818. I got a 21 degree and a 25 degree. So my 4 and 5. The 5, or the 25 degree, goes about 165. The second hybrid, also Titleist, it's a 21 degree, so my 4 hybrid usually goes about 180-ish. And now for the driver. I hit the Ping G400 with a men's regular shaft. My driver is probably my favorite club, probably because it's my strongest club. Usually about 200 off the tee, give or take. And last but not least is my putter. With my lovely putter head cover. It's by Golf Iconic. My husband had it made for me. I'm a huge 5-cent candy fan, like a candy fiend, so it has random 5-cent candies on there. One side says, "Talk birdie to me," and the other says, "For Jessica use only," so nobody touches it. A little sour soother, green frog action. All right, so my putter is a Scotty Cameron Newport 2, and my favorite part is that it has been filled in with Tiffany blue. Grip on my putter is a Super Stroke Tour 2.0. I would say it's probably a medium size, not too small, but not one of the big fat ones. Little weight on the end. So I do carry a little tea bag. It always has my teas and usually where I keep my cell phone, and because of COVID right now, obviously face masks. What else do I have on here? My Precision Pro rangefinder. It is the NX7 Pro with slope. I love this thing. So I do have my Garmin watch, but I also use a point and shoot. I like to know kind of the yardages front, middle, back, but also exactly where the pin is. Because, you know, I'm like that good, I need to know. Big, not very exciting. I got some Project A's. I usually play Kirkland, but I'm not really stocked up. That's what's in there. Then kind of the miscellaneous pocket. So this is where I usually carry snacks. Some trail mix, some granola bars. I also have my divot. What else is in here? Yeah, divot tool. And my favorite ball mark, my lamb putter, or my lamb marker. The big pocket is basically just rain gear, and what I don't have in my bag right now, but I almost always do, is my birdie flask and shot glasses. That's how I roll. Yeah, that's about it. I would say sunscreen. Oh, and because we live in Canada, hand warmer. Last thing I want to mention is my glove. You might notice it's a new 9 glove. These are brand new, just a prototype. Just kind of tested them out. So far, so good. Okay, guys, that wraps up what's in my bag. Thanks for joining us. Be sure to subscribe and hit that like button. We'll check in with you next time.